Welcome to Prosper, Texas. Starting off with a great coffee from 1418, right in the heart of downtown. Let me show you around town, and this might be a place for you. Known for its small town charm, family-friendly environment, and great schools, we're going to give you a little introduction to Prosper. We're going to talk about the schools, neighborhoods, lifestyle, things you'd be mindful of before looking at moving to the area, whether it's Prosper or Texas in general. I'm Leigh Calvert with Briggs Freeman, Sotheby's International Realty. Thanks for joining me today. Now you're going to find a lot of videos across YouTube and all platforms that are going to talk about Prosper, and they're all going to talk about schools and what's available, trails and lifestyle amenities. The things they're not likely to talk about is Prosper's a small town with big goals. They've got new apartments moving in, they've got a downtown development that's going on, and it can really accommodate anyone at multiple stages of their life, whether you have a family or not, whether you're empty nesters or not. It can really capture everyone. Downtown's development really blends in the old with the new. Behind this beautiful new building, which has the brewery and the tavern and some other businesses, right by the famous silos, you've got Silo Park, a family favorite, the bar, kids playing area, get the food trucks down. Now we've also got the rooftop bars that capture in the views of this area. We're a stone's throw from downtown, where we just walked before, with the gin and now the new Prosper Wine House, moments from the town hall. Really, it pieces it all together. Nearby, you've got the apartments that have just been built that's really going to populate and provide those businesses a lot of fruitful doorstep community. Let's talk about things to do in the area, considering different lifestyles. So we're here at the PGA Frisco. Now this is on the doorstep of Prosper, and Prosper really benefits from being within the heart of many surrounding communities that you can feed off. McKinney, Salina, Frisco, as I mentioned, Plano, it's nearby Allen. But here, right off the doorstep of Prosper, again, the PGA site offers you world-class golf facilities, wineries, indoor golf, restaurants, trails. There's 52 miles of trails for around the Prosper area itself. And that includes hiking trails and biking trails. Lots to do. The Prosper area also has a very large youth soccer program. There's lots of parks. There's so much to do. I would challenge you to bring your hobby here and not find a way to do it. So let's just talk about schools, because Prosper ISD is probably one of the biggest draws for people to move to the area. Schools-wise, the facilities, I think, are unmatched. You look at the high schools, Prosper High School, Rock Hill High School, Walnut Grove, the new one. Go and Google these locations and look at the facilities they're offering, but also the education and the classes that they're giving these kids going out before they go into the real world. Absolutely amazing. We moved here for the special education district, and I could not speak more highly of that. But you consider the schools, they're building more schools for the developing growth. There's 30,000 kids at these schools are facilitating right now, and it's been growing about 14% every year. And if you're playing sports, check out the Children's Health Stadium. It's Prosper ISD's district stadium. It's a 12,000-seater stadium built in 2019 for roughly just shy of $50 million. Now, with the growth of the high schools, they are exploring
a $2.8 billion bond package.
A new stadium that will be added to the district. It did not get voted in the recent bond, but definitely it's a forward-thinking district. So a common feature you'll find in most neighborhoods are trails like this. Absolutely beautiful to walk along, especially in the mornings and the evenings when you get used to the Texas heat. Now, new developments that you might want to consider looking into for Prosper, notably Windsong Ranch. You might have seen it online with regards to their big lagoon that they have available. Also, Star Trail also has a new elementary school that just opened up there. A lot of communities have on-site elementaries, which is really appealing to a lot of people, so they don't have to cross major roads to get there younger kids to school. Now, if you want something that's not new, great neighborhoods to consider: Lakes of Cima, Willow Ridge, Lakes of Legacy. There's more and more you can look into, but start off with those. Let's run through the key numbers for Prosper. Approximately 42,500 people call Prosper home in 2024. There's 27 square miles cover the entirety of Prosper itself. 89% of the properties in Prosper are owned versus rented. You might see that change as the area develops and more apartments come in. Niche.com ranked Prosper number 28 out of 1,056 as the best place to raise a family in Texas. That puts it in the top 3%. It's got it as the top 3.5% for best public schools in Texas, number 25 out of 709. And it's in the top 3.5% for the best place with the best public schools in America, putting it in the top 500 out of 12,500 options out there. Depending on where you're coming from, you want to think about how busy is the area. Looking at density, Prosper's pretty even. We've got just over 1,500 people per square mile in Prosper. Compare that to Frisco, that has over 3,400 people per square mile, McKinney, 3,200, Dallas, 3,300, New York City, 16,900 people per square mile, LA, 7,500 people per square mile. So when you move to Prosper, you might just feel a little more space is available. Getting around Prosper. Prosper has 3 primary roads: Highway 380, Preston Road, and the Dallas Parkway, soon to be upgraded to the Dallas North Tollway. Outside of construction zones or where road widenings are happening, driving around Prosper is fairly simple. From one corner to the other is about 20 minutes. Shops, downtown, the District Stadium, and the DNT are all along the middle of the Prosper map, making it really accessible. Bordering Prosper, residents can also enjoy the amenities of Salina with their historic downtown, Frisco with the PGA headquarters and amenities like the Star and the mall. Frisco is also developing the Universal Studios Park in the Fields West development, soon to be a major feature for the area. Driving around town, really simple. One corner of Prosper to the other is approximately 20 minutes. Downtown Prosper to downtown Frisco, the neighboring town, 9 minutes. Getting to DFW or downtown Dallas, both are approximately 45 minutes. Around Prosper, more amenities include stuff at the gates of Prosper, where the big brands sit. Target, Dick's Sporting Goods, Walmart, Hobby Lobby. There's also Chick-fil-A, Gloria's Latin Cuisine, Texas Roadhouse, Shakertins, First Watch, and more. So you're joining me now at a Southgate home model in Windsong Ranch. Now, Southgate Homes, one of my preferred builders for the Prosper and surrounding region, has such great home plans and styles. I wanted to bring you here today. There are many builders in the area that I think would be recommended depending on what you're looking for from your build and your community. One of the things I do like that some of these homes offer is these large, great rooms with the high ceilings. I just absolutely love them. What do you think? If you're looking to learn more about builders and go into a new construction home in the area, this is where your realtor is going to give you guidance to make sure something's fit for you. Other things you're going to want to look into before moving to the area includes property taxes, home insurance rates, utility bills, and make sure you're becoming familiar with what a MUD district is and a PID district. I'll have more videos on that available for you to learn on my page. Thank you for joining me today on this trip around Prosper. I hope it's helpful for learning about the area. There's definitely always a lot more to know, but if you have any particular questions, please reach out. Head to LeighCalvertTX.com or simply leave a message in the comments below.